everyone. It's Sarah from Pasadena again. Just wanting to share some more tips on how to keep everyone busy and sane and engaged and happy during this quarantine time. Today I made some homemade Play-Doh, and again, just with ingredients I had in the house, and I made two colors, as you can see, yellow and purple. You know, so many great resources are online, and it's a little overwhelming to choose the best ones. I see a lot of really cool sort of one and done activities, and that's something that, of course, if they inspire you and they look exciting, do them. But sometimes you do one quick art project and you still have 8.5 hours until bedtime. So I encourage you to set up a few activities that kids can go back to over and over again, or they can engage with differently over time, or you can set up new learning challenges, and I'm going to show you a few things that will work with this homemade Play-Doh. This Play-Doh, it lasts for at least 6 or 8 weeks in an airtight container and can be used for a number of different things. So I found some stuff around the house that you could make, you know, prints in or patterns in. I found in my old toy box for my grandkids a rolling pin. If you don't have a rolling pins are great because you can make, obviously, the dough flat, which is always fun to do. Remember, the little ones, 2 and 3, are really all about trying to figure out how their bodies interact with the environment. It's all gross and fine motor skill development and building those neurological pathways. So whenever they can exercise their power to experience how they themselves and their body works in the environment, they're pretty happy and engaged. So anyway, I found some other, like, this is a cookie dough scoop that I thought could be fun to see what kind of shapes you could make. Found a shovel, that could be cool. And I found one of my grandmother's old forks, which I thought would make really cool crisscross kind of patterns. Anyway, for the younger ones, sometimes creative play or imaginary play falls in and they start pretending they're preparing for a tea party. That's fine. Or you can even sit with them and make different balls or spheres of different sizes, big ones and small ones. Again, this is a really great sensory experience for them because it has a really cool texture and a smell. You could even put a little bit of flavoring in there to make it even more interesting in terms of the scent. So here we go. I'm going to make some patterns, and I might show the children this. I'm going to make a pattern today. Let's see. I'm going to start with a dot, and then a line, and then a dot, and then a line, and then a dot. And then what do you think is going to come next? I have dot, line, dot. What will come next? See what they say. Or maybe you want to make an animal. What kind of animal can you make? Let's see. This can go on for a very long time. I'm going to make a human animal. Okay. You can also bring other toys into it. If you don't have a rolling pin, I found, let's see, a tin can, like a tomato paste, or a plastic cup works really well. But this texture, because it's cooked, is really nice, and kids can play with it for a really long time. Again, I would encourage you to sort of define your working space either with a nice placemat or a plastic tablecloth that kind of says this is where the Play-Doh is going to stay, and that way it doesn't end up everywhere. And then you simply can put it back in Tupperware containers and put it on a low shelf where they know they can choose it again. You might want to use Legos with Play-Doh one day and see what can happen. You know, if you have a garlic press or plastic forks and knives, you can make up a pretend cafe. You know, the opportunities are endless, but the point is you have the Play-Doh, it's there, and it can be chosen during your blocked work time. And the children can get it out independently if you show them how to do it, set up their mat, and sit down and work with Play-Doh. And today I put a little music on in the background, and that's always a good idea too. Remember when you're out and about and you're in a classroom, you have a lot of stimulus, other noises, other sounds, other smells. And so when you're isolated at home and you feel a little bit deprived, try some different music once in a while and explore that, see how that works, just to change it up a bit. Anyway, I hope you have lots of fun with your Play-Doh, and please comment and share any good ideas that you've experienced with it, and I wish you all well. Hang in there.